Good morning, people. 3 people here already. It's Monday morning. It's Fabulous Monday. Madness Monday. Manic Monday. And we've only got one question. So the first person in was Amy Louise. Can I ask your advice about an item? I'm new to reselling and don't know whether to get it or not. So I can try to advise you the best I can. But like I say, I only do toys. So ask away. I will try and advise as best as I can. But like I say, I only do toys, so yeah, ask away. Ask away. Good morning, Scooby Shaggy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we? We have 4 things to talk about today, so yeah. Let's see who else comes in. So we got 5 people watching. Say hi in the side chat. I will try and answer Amy Louise's question if she's still in, because I can't see who's watching now. I can just see there's 5. I don't know if I can. Good morning, Lisa Appleby. Lindsay Appleby, sorry. Why did I say Lisa? I just saw L. And then I was Lindsay Appleby. Good morning, hope you're well. Oh, it's been a week, hasn't it? It's been a week. That's a fat one, isn't it? That. It has been a week. Bit of a mad one. And this week's even madder and crazier. And we've got literally no space in this house. So, how's everyone's weekend been? Mine, Saturday was quiet, except for just doing normal. It's an LOL bundle, lots of dolls, winter snow. Personally, I wouldn't. LOLs have dropped massively in price. I don't now pick them up. I probably wouldn't go there. I would probably look at like the Rainbow Highs and the new Monster Highs. But LOLs, I wouldn't personally. I don't pick them up in my own head. So personally, no. Even though it's a good price if it was for yourself or a kid, you know. But no, I wouldn't personally pick it up. Like I say, LOLs this year have massively dropped in price. Like, I've had to try and sell some at the car boot sale myself, and people were really picking. They only got like the really small ones. I had quite a large bundle, and I was trying to get 30 for it, and it was worth 30 because it had like 20 big ones. But no, in my personal opinion, they're not worth the hype anymore. Even though my niece still loves them. So if I do ever pick any up, I hand them to my niece. My niece is obsessed with LOLs and Barbies and all that. Like, she's at that age of dolls. So yeah, a lot of toys have dropped in price. So yeah, even Rainbow Highs definitely dropped in price, but not as much as LOLs. I think Rainbow Highs might even drop off next year, unless they start a limited range. But yeah, there's some expensive Rainbow Highs to look out for. And the newer Monster Highs, but they're definitely not as rare as the older Monster Highs. It's so complicated, the doll situation. But yeah. So we have 7 people watching. Good morning to the 7. So yeah, this week's been a bit manic. So last Monday was meant to be my shed day. Unfortunately, what we ended up doing is Mum was going to wait till the next day, but I got onto Robert Dyer's "Have you found a Wings Club doll yet?" No. But it's also the worst time to look because the season's ending, so all the boot sales are quieting down. But I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for them. We've looked on Facebook Marketplace, but they're asking a lot of money for them at the moment. But there's also a reason why they're asking for a lot of money. 2 reasons. They're releasing a new lot this year, end of this year. Plus, there's a movie coming out next year. So that's why they're gaining popularity. So yeah, last Monday was meant to be my shed delivery day, Mum said, "We'll contact Robert Dyers the next day, Tuesday." I said, Mum was out, so I think it was like 3. I was trying to work out what time, because Saturday, that was it. So last Monday, it should tell me a time. If we've got it, I don't want to ring them. So about 2 o'clock, I contacted Robert Dyers live chat, just saying hi, blah blah blah. Gave them my phone number and all the details. Anyway, within 24 minutes of me doing that and Mum getting home, I missed a phone call from Robert Dyer's customer service team. Anyway, the moral of the story is we phoned it back and they said, "Thank you for getting back to us." Basically, what had happened, they had a fulfillment issue at the location of where these sheds are coming from. And that is coming Wednesday, the 8th of October now. And then the next day, I had an email from the delivery company saying, "Can you confirm if this time will work for you?" And I had to reply straight away, which I confirmed it'll work and the time. So the time, so we got to be up early Wednesday and not for a boot sale, from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the morning. Not midnight, but lunchtime. So it's going to be one of like the first or second. Then we put Mum's phone number down as a backup. So the shed is coming Wednesday. But we still got the other dilemmas that my brother dilemma. And you can see the bags under my eyes from it, because my brother asked a favour yesterday. I had to list on my eBay for my brother. Fine. Whatever. I listed it. But you could hear how stressed he was in his voice. And Mum's like, "You can hear how stressed he is in his voice." I was like, "Yeah, but look how stressed I'm getting and how full the house is getting." Because on Friday we had a massive argument about it. Absolutely massive. Because Mum kept putting it off and making promises she can't keep. And then she was like, "We'll look at getting someone else." And the next day she was like, "Oh, I said that, but I wish I hadn't, because it's going to cost us $750 just to get one tree cut down. And there's 3. One's dead, one's got ash back, and the other one, I can't remember what's wrong with it, but it's got something wrong with it. It needs to be cut down." So that's a lot of money. It's 3 lots of £750 just to get trees down professionally, when my brother can do it for free. And then, obviously, the base, the groundwork. That's why we don't want. And then, good morning, Limelight Vinty. Yeah, it is expensive, so we can't do that. So we got to wait for my brother to have some time. Then my brother's got to do the base and put the shed up. But the thing is, my brother works a 9 to 6, 8 to 6 p.m. job, sometimes later if he hasn't got his kids in the weekdays. And then when he has the kids at the weekend, he obviously wants to spend time with them. And then when he hasn't got the kids at the weekend, he wants to work to earn money to spend time with his kids. And I can't afford another builder or landscaper or anything. I'm not going to get emotional. I'm not. But it's getting to me. And you will see all the dramas in today's video at 6 p.m. tonight. No. Fine. Whew. Fine. Yeah, because you can't see the state of my house right now, but. And that's just the kitchen. We've got the garden fill up. We've got the car filled up. And I know everyone's going to tell me to stop buying. Are you having a concrete base? What we're doing is having rubble, so we don't have to dig right down, so we don't have to get a digger, then concrete on top. So it's going to be rubble, mesh, concrete. So like it doesn't because it's kind of on the slope, subside. We don't want. So we're going to have rubble, mesh, concrete. The worst thing about all this is if we had talked to Danny before ordering it, the people that are delivering it, which I can't change now, could have been people who could have just put the shed up for me, and all Danny would have had to do is the base and the trees. But we didn't speak to him. We just ordered it, and now I kind of regret it. And it's just, I feel like instead of going forwards, I'm going backwards. And it's causing a lot of like strain between me and Mum. I did not want to get emotional today. So yeah, that's the yeah, but we haven't got time, that's the whole point. Because the person that's also helping Danny, my uncle, he's not always in the UK. Because even though he's retired, he goes back to have his company, so he spends time in China, Belgium, America. So, yeah. It's just a horrible circle we're stuck in at the moment. And Mum said we'll speak to him today, but she said that for the last week. And she's like, it's better to talk to him face to face. I'm like, we're unlikely to see him face to face today because, yes, he's working local and he might call in at lunchtime, but we're meant to be going to the cinema. Oh. I know, I just wanted it up in time for Q4 really, so I could start organising it. And now we're in Q4 and I'm panicking. Because I know how much time it's going to take me to organise it, because I need to get the shelves ordered, and until the shed's up, I can't order the shelves, and because we have nowhere to store them, and it's just a horrible circle we're in. And and then, anyway, moving on. Let's not mention the S word. What else is on my list? Oh, we've had some crazy Facebook pickups recently. Oh, so yeah. And then I missed out on a good Facebook pickup yesterday, which was a sour story. Oh, hang on. That's probably disgusting, but yes, that's on my list to talk about monetization. Oh god, this week's been up and down week. As of Saturday, I was finally monetized. So yeah, it's now the hard work to keep it going. I'm working on the thumbnail so that it's clickable. So yeah, I don't know if obviously they're probably not ads on this yet, but once I manually put ads on after this goes live, I don't even know how monetization works. I just know if you watch the videos, you earn a bit of pennies. I don't know the ins and out. I have no idea anymore. I just feel like last week was like Monday. The shed was meant to come, then it's not coming till like this week. I thought, right, we can get organised. The skip's going today because that's where we're gonna have to put the shed for the time being, just down on the front so that we can keep it dry and stuff. So yes, as of it'll be good to save your YouTube money for a special treat. Yeah, well, I've got to earn my first 60 before I can do anything. I'm up to £6 something from 2 super chats I got earlier last year. Please don't super chat. I don't need super chat. It's not like what I'm asking for. I don't want money from you guys at all. Like, keep your money to yourself. So I got £6.66 towards my first payment. No, what I'm hoping to do with that money is either invest in equipment for YouTube or invest in the shed once it comes, or my birthday in February. It all depends, because we've also got drama with Mum's op at the moment, because she's always been told by her surgeon she needs to have it in Basingstoke. One, because of her heart condition, but also the family reasons. Anyway, this year he's changed his mind and insisting she has it done in Winchester, which she doesn't want it done in Winchester. And one, because there's no parking, and two, she won't get many visitors, because like I said, there's no parking. It's a long way. It's not a long way to go, but it's a pain to get to. But so she's got a pre-op tomorrow assessment, and she's gonna. And it normally, as soon as your pre-op has happened, it's normally within the next 3 months. But she's gonna say she either wants it done just after Christmas or the beginning of January. So we're gonna wait and see. But if he keeps insisting it's in Winchester, she may just cancel it, she says. Which is a pain because she needs it done because that lady's bad. But I can't put pressure on her getting it done, so yeah. But yeah, as of Saturday, I was finally monetized, which was meant a lot. Marco Bolo Carby, morning, congrats on hitting monetization. Thank you. Yeah, it was really good. It was different because every day I have been checking my watch hours and just seeing how far I had to go. And I know now I just need to keep plodding along. I'm gonna try and work on my thumbnails this week. That's what I struggle with at the moment, the thumbnail side of it. Because sometimes it's just a boring old me in the picture, and I'm like, I'm a nobody. Like I am a nobody. I'm just Lucy. I am not anyone special. I don't do anything special. I'm just showing you how crazy my life is as an eBay reseller. So yeah, it's been a bit of a mad week, like a very up and down week last week. So yeah, Saturday got monetized. Sunday went to boot sale, still blooming got the stamp on. Way Hill's last one. I need to get that off today. But they are a pain to get off. I don't know if I'll get to any more. I think the weather's alright for next weekend, and I don't know if we'll try Prospect because has Prospect been cancelled 2 weekends in a row? I think it has. I'm not sure. Probably I'm not following the beats anymore. No, that it's only been cancelled one, but because Reading's finished on a Sunday, Prospect might be busy this Sunday. I don't know. I've got so many birthdays coming up this month, to remember. So yeah, it's just one of those days. So I might get to a Saturday boot sale, not do a Sunday one, because the only Sunday ones now on are Nut Hill, which probably won't be very good now. Borden, Abingdon, and Thatcham are the 4 local ones now to me. Saturdays is Prospect, Moss End, and Shepperton still on at the moment. So yeah, I don't know if I'll get out, but then I am already up to next. So all my boot sale videos will be coming out on the Sunday until the 17th of May 2026. I just got to get better editing and quicker, especially now I'm doing these shed videos. The shed videos kind of take over my life a bit. So yeah, just wait and see what happens now. Got to work on the thumbnail side. So if anyone knows any good thumbnail makers, I use Canva free because I cannot pay for stuff at the moment. I need to buy a birthday present today. I hate buying birthday presents. Never know what to buy. I'm not gonna say what I'm getting someone on here. I got him a present last year. He tagged me in the post. That's all I'm gonna say. I've got 3 things, and yeah, 2 are one's just something, and another thing will be useful, and then the card, obviously, which is good. And then my other friend, who we're gonna meet when she comes back from her cruise, I know what I'm gonna get her, but I'm not gonna say because she'll probably watch this on the catch up. So yeah, but I need to speak to her anyway because when we meet up, the places we were gonna go and eat are both one's having a repair and one's being refurbed. So we're gonna have to go to Andover, I think. So yeah, she's not watching this at the moment, but I'm gonna get her something little. And then my sister's birthday's in October, but I've already got her present sorted, I think. Then in November, it's my brother's birthday. And then it's my oldest niece's birthday. December, no one. And then I got my nephew's birthday and my friend's birthday on the same day. So a bit complicated. And then my birthday's in Feb. And yeah, I can't wait to go away again. Probably be under Feb if Mum has it up. Which would be a bit annoying if she has it up at the beginning of January, because we messed about a bit. But at least we've got, like, you can date change until like the day. So yeah, a bit annoying. My brother 45 years old. I think my brother's in the same age. It might be wrong. Don't know, to be honest. Give for an afternoon. Some places do gentlemen's tea where they get pies instead of cakes. That's a good idea. So yeah, today we got the skip being removed at some point, but I may not even be here for that because we're going to go and see the newest / last Downton Abbey film. And then, though I'm not sure, we'll have a look. Yeah, men are hard to buy for, but then there's some really easy people to buy for, especially if you've got to know them through watching them. So yeah, and I don't forget a birthday. I don't. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a wicked week. But yeah, we've had 2 decent Facebook pickups that we got to sort out. One was a Sylvanian bundle and one was a Rainbow High bundle. Unfortunately, it does mean we've got another Rainbow High house to get rid of. Unfortunately, because no charity shop will take it. Can't stick it out by our gate because no one walked past our gate. And even if you put it on free on Marketplace, no one will have it. So yeah, bit of a mad week. We've had some okay sales. Bit annoyed with Mum. She made me take an offer yesterday, which I would have waited on, but yeah, we've got 6 orders to go out. So that something a Sylvanian something for £17.99. The Louvre Bella doll sold again for £54.99, full price. A Disney card set sold for £11.14. An IKEA Alien Plus sold for £14.99. F&M small basket sold for £20.50. Peppa Pig camper van sold for £14.88. And we had a vintage sale as well. So these are all be shown in a video soon. Yeah, that's another thing. Editing just takes so much time as well when I could be photographing instead of editing, and it's like a crossover. And yeah, so yeah, we had 2 decent Facebook pickups. Did miss out on a really good Octonauts bundle yesterday, and I'm gutted about it deep down. Absolutely gutted in my chest. So yeah, but also this year I've noticed as it's coming up now, it's Q4, all the toy shops are having massive sales at the moment. That is kind of affecting my sales this year. But what I'm hoping is their stuff going out of stock and then people look at secondhand, better value stuff. Who knows? I'm a little bit panicked about the sales, but maybe what I'm hoping will happen is November, theirs will go back up and it'll even out again. But who knows? Shed update finally. I've talked about everything on my list, and I just hope I don't get emotional again because I just don't want to be like this, to be honest. Because as soon as I can get organised, and it's not affecting my mental health, it's just draining me at the moment because I'm still learning the editing process. I'm not too bad from short form video, but long form, I've never had motivation to sit long enough to do it. Yeah, the boots on videos can take a long time. Even some of the shed videos can take a long time at the moment. The shed countdowns. Like the one that's going up today, how long is it? It's only 39 minutes, but that would have been an hour and a half, 2 hours to cut down. Because I say and right and okay a lot, and I don't want to be like, right, we're doing this today. Okay, we're doing this today. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, it's the thumbnail is like I need catchy thumbnail. So next Sunday's video, something happened at the boot sale, and this person said this to us. Didn't know it's exclusive rights. She was being moody, Mare. Delay the shed video until the site is ready. You can't delay it. Unfortunately, now, because I've confirmed the delivery, if I wanted to delay it, I should have spoke to them last Monday. Unfortunately, it can't be delayed. So it's going to be here Wednesday. I can't alter that now, unfortunately. So it's going to be here Wednesday. It's just then I've got to pin down my brother, which is not the easiest task, unfortunately. So yeah, you had to have a week to delay it, unfortunately. And then my worry is, what is it like in their warehouse or where they're keeping it? So I can't do much. Congratulations, you've earned it, Penduro. Thank you. Yeah, feel like it's been a hard slog. And it's still going to be a hard slog for the next few weeks, but I just feel, yeah, I'm just going to have to keep it covered until I can pin down my brother. So yeah, not much I can do about it. Because we thought we were gonna every day last week, we thought we were gonna, so obviously it got delayed to Wednesday, which was fine, and we were like, "Right, we'll talk to Danny Tuesday. We'll talk to Danny Wednesday." Neither me and Mum bothered. And I've explained, right, I can't do it. Like, I get, like, you saw how upset I just got then. If I do that and get upset on the phone, he'll rush and get ill, and let's not even go there. So yeah, I've got quite a lot to try and like get done, photographing wise, because I've got lots of good stuff to go on, lots of good stuff for Q4, and some stuff the shops don't have that I like collectible. So yeah, we're going to try and get some photographing done today before we go to cinema. But we've also got to, at some point this week / next, clear the microshed, mow the grass, sort the conservatory, clear behind the sofa, and clear like the clear boxes. But yeah, what film are you watching? Mum wants to go. We're going to see the final Downton Abbey film. So yeah, we're gonna go and see that because that's what Mum wants to see, and I wanted to treat her. So we're gonna see that, even though that's the problem is now. We're gonna go out for lunch, go and see that. So that's like an hour to 2 hours out of our day, which is fine because it gives us a break. But then we get behind. So I'm like, always struggling to catch up. So I can catch up tomorrow because Mum's, like I say, she's got a pre-op tomorrow. Then Wednesday, me and Mum will be here all day. What's happening Thursday? Oh, and then we're doing my niece and nephew, Maggie and Luke, on Thursday. Then Friday we're here. And then we've got to decide if we're going anywhere Saturday, because I don't know if we're going anywhere Sunday, if we change each week, go different places each week. And I also want to sell one more time at Shepperton, but Mum doesn't. And I'm like, because we still got boot sale stuff to sell, but she's like, let's just put it up to next year. I'm like, well, we're just storing stuff for the hell of it now. I would rather just give it away for free because it's doing my head in. So yeah, I've got a list of things to photograph. I've never watched Downton Abbey. I've watched some. I'm not massively into it, but I'm going for Mum's sake. We went to watch the last one that came out together. I still got a runny nose now. So yeah, there's a lot going on at the moment. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. And if I had like a proper setup and not this mess of a setup, I think I could process stuff a lot quicker. At the moment, I'm just feel like I'm constantly running, but not catching up with myself. Oh, and we're only in the first week of October. Because October falling on a Wednesday, the 1st, was a bit strange. So I didn't get to the beach till last Wednesday. And and I'm not getting to a pizza this Wednesday. But yeah, it's just a bonkers week. I need a Twirly Reboot to show up. I need a Happy Land Goldilocks to show up. I need Octonauts to show up for me, and no one else gets them because what they got, it was a bloody bargain. Yeah, that's the 3 things I would like on Facebook Marketplace this year. Now, and a furry parrot, Squeaker, whatever his name is. That would be cool. But yeah, it's just been a mad one. We've got half an hour to go, guys. So anything else you want to talk about? Anything else in the world of eBay and YouTube? If you've got any thumbnail apps that are not expensive, I use Canva free, which is okay. And sometimes I use Be Funky, but it's actually taking the thumbnails, pictures. Like, I just don't know. So yeah, we're probably going to go out to eat. Then we're probably gonna go to the cinema. So I don't know whether to eat better before the cinema or after the cinema. I don't know, because I don't know how long the film is, to be honest. I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, does Paw Patrol still sell, or is it dying? Some of it still sells. There's some rarer items still sell, but some of it has died down. The common stuff has died down, but the more rare stuff still sell. So yeah, but at the moment the common stuff is free. All Paw Patrol at the moment is free for 2 in Smith. Like I said, affecting sales a little bit. So yeah. Always drama on Facebook. So yeah, I just feel so like, I don't know. You can tell how drained I am, to be honest. And there's so much more to do. And I can't wait to the season, like, it all to calm down, like, not be getting up early. I would love to learn about Barbie. Some of them yeah, some of them do, like Midge. Like Barbie Midge, pregnant Midge. That's a good one to find. I've sold all them now. I've still got a Midge dress to keep if I find another one. And that some are just very common, like, and then there's some very modern ones that don't sell at all. Like, I've got some modern ones down here that I'm just gonna have to take back to the boot sale because now I'm buying every doll bundle I can get my hand on and hoping for the best. And Cindy, yeah, some Cindy stuff does okay. I don't do much Cindy because, again, I don't know much about it. So yeah, it's gonna be a learning curve now. The winter season's coming. Obviously, everything's a learning curve, and everything's really expensive because, like I said, I've got to get the shelving unit. Could you do the base yourself or cut the trees down yourself? A 10-foot conifer? You're flipping joking me. Do you want to see me end up in A&E? Oh, could you imagine? No, I'm no good with chainsaws. And I'm no good with, like, my brother can get it exactly right so that it doesn't fall and damage anything in our garden. And I would probably end up cutting it the wrong way and crushing myself or mum, or both. They're massive trees. They're not like little tiny shrubs that could just pull out the ground. Oh, and the base. Could you imagine me using a cement mixer? Mm, and so I don't have. Do you have a tree persuasion thing? Do you need permission? No, we don't have that around here. No, we don't need permission. No. We haven't got anything like that either. So we got 5 crates and they're 750. One was 750 each for a tree, and the others was in like 900 upwards. Because one of the trees has got still ash dieback, the other one's just dead, and the other one's got another disease or something. So yeah, but I haven't got, even if I got another 2 to 3 crates, I haven't got the money. Like, my £2,730 left in PayPal is for the shelves. It's for more business purchases if I need it. If I spent that all on getting people to cut down the trees, I'm gonna have nothing left. So at the moment, because that's, like I say, eBay is the only money I earn. Only money I get. I've even stopped and taking my allowance out of eBay at the moment because I can't afford to pay myself at the moment. So at the moment, I can't, even if I got another 2 to 3 quotes, I can't afford it. You could ask Tommy Trades about Thumbnail, as you used to be an editor and may know what's best free software is. Thank you for that. I will get in. I'm gonna write that down. I don't like taking up other people's time. See, I know Ricky Lee used something beginning with B, I think it is. Tommy Trades Thumbnail free software. So yeah, at the moment, money's tight because obviously, again, I've paid Mum for October in advance for rent and all that stuff, and she ain't gonna cut my rent back either. Like, she had October and September in bulk because I knew my money's gonna be tied up. Like, I'm gonna have to pay November and December at some point. So she might be. We're all a bit stuck for money, and this year we're even cutting back Christmas, which is sad because I really wanted to spoil my youngest niece and nephews, but I might not be able to. Like, cost of living is a thing, even for resellers. Like, you may see a splash of the cash at the boot sales, but yeah, I wish I could. So no, I can't do the base because I can't really use a cement mixer on my own, and plus I would need to get Danny's cement mixer over here. You can spoil them on your own stock. To be honest, my niece gets quite a lot on my own stock as it is. But yeah, I know Maggie doesn't mind pre-owned stuff. Luke's a bit more harder. He likes Roblox and football, and I don't have any like that sort of thing in my stock. So yeah, I think, and then Oscar's a bit harder because he's 13 or 14. And he likes One Piece merch and stuff like that, and I don't have One Piece merch. Oliver likes Minecraft. Again, I don't have anything Minecraft at the moment, so Maggie's the easiest person. And then my 23 and 25-year-old niece and nephews, I buy them a little thing. So yeah, I know what I wanted to do for my niece this year, but again can't afford to do it. She's desperate to get her first jelly cat, and I wanted to be the person to do it, but I don't think I can personally to do it this year, fortunately. Because I know which one I would have got her. It wouldn't have been a big one. It would have been either the horse or a unicorn. And then I would have got her brother the football jelly cat. But again, that's like 40 quid. So yeah, it's just a hard one to know this year. And yeah, you can give them gift vouchers and it'll be appreciated. But I'd rather give them something to open that they can actually use. Like, yeah, Roblox vouchers are okay, but I just think something they could actually do together, or like something they'd be like, "Oh, my auntie gave me that." Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel anyway. I've got to choose my present from Mum. She bought me one thing, and then I don't get yourself into debt to buy Christmas. I don't. I've just been very lucky the last 5 years with eBay. I have made quite a bit of money through it when there wasn't a cost of living crisis, so I was able to spoil people and still have money so I could spoil myself in the January sales. Just this year is gonna be slightly different. We don't get ourselves into debt, because, like I say, we only buy for a certain amount of people. But, yeah, I just wanted to treat my niece because she's been watching all my boot sale videos, and she loves them. So, yeah. She can't comment, obviously, and she can't subscribe, but she watches every single car boot video that goes out, and she's like, "Can't you put the shed up when it comes and move it if you're above?" No, because it needs the base because our ground is sloped, and if you put it in one place, you're gonna need to get a crane to lift it into the other place, which is you can't lift it from the bottom of our drive up to the top of the garden. It's not possible, and you're gonna need the base to make it solid. It's not just gonna stand on the grass, and our grass isn't flat, our grass slopes. So to make it flat, you need the base, unfortunately. So no, if I had it up, there's no point having it up until it's ready, until the place is ready now, because I wouldn't be able to put the shelves in and do all that stuff either, because then it would be moved and I would have to take that stuff out to put it back in once it's moved, and to move it from that end to that end of the garden is the long thing with a digger, especially when there's other trees on the drive and stuff to get past. So no, unfortunately, that's not a resolution because all our both sides of our garden is sloped. So unfortunately, we need the base. You can't put a shed on a slope. I wish we could. And this is why we can't have a swimming pool or a hot tub. What toy would you say is the best to look at on Facebook Marketplace? A lot of people never even mention me back. So annoying. So the best toys at the moment are Octonauts, big bundles of Octonauts, but get snapped up like that. Saw a bundle yesterday, and had been on an hour, and I knew it would have gone because it was in a massive bundle. It was 40 quid, and it was a really, really good bundle, but you could have got over like £500. The first generation Monster High dolls are also a very good stuff to look for. Bratz toys, especially the older Bratz. So Octonauts, Monster High, Bratz. If you ever find Rah Rah Lion, the noisy lion stuff, especially the house and the plushes, Twirly Wheel Boat, especially now, if it's got all the bits and it's the top door as well and the seagulls, you can get up to £100. If it hasn't got the top door, you can get up to £50. Certain Build-A-Bears look out for. And yeah, there's just so much. I'm gonna be doing a video soon in one of my shed countdowns. It'll be going out on the 9th of October, but I'm gonna be showing you how I do my research on eBay and how I know what to look for. So on the 9th of October, that'll be going out. So the 9th is Thursday, I think. So you'll see what I'm looking for, what I'm looking at, and what's like worth keeping an eye out. There is some rare Disney cars out there. Obviously some rare Furbies, but again, they're a bit harder to test because obviously battery corrosion and all that stuff. But the problem is, you've got to be with Facebook Marketplace. You've got to be the fastest finger first, because if you're not, the item's gone. Because yeah, a lot of that happens. I feel like Facebook needs some rules, but Facebook doesn't treat its marketplace like other people treat theirs. So yeah, definitely a lot of toys to look out for. A lot of good toys. So yeah, because once I'm all sorted and stuff for the shed, and in a couple of years, I might be able to get a dog again, and that would just help me with like getting out and about and walking and socializing. And Mum was like, "Yeah, but as soon as you get a dog, your freedom's up." I'm like, "No, it's not. Like, you can take dogs on walks, and you can take the dog to some boot sales. There's one you can't take local to me, but yeah, like, I don't know. I really want a puppy. I'm desperate to have a new friend because, yeah, it's just me and mum, and I'm sometimes lonely. Oh, so yeah, I would love another dog, especially at the moment. Anyway, been a day, hasn't it already? Oh, but yeah, I got to think. Stay positive. Stay positive. Yeah, the thing about the people not getting back to you, but yeah, I get it too. Not as much because I get mum to do the messaging. And the tip is, once you message, double tap the message and it'll heart the message. And sometimes that makes them see it because it gets an extra notification. Do you use AI to do your listing? Only for, so what I do is, if someone else has got a similar listing to what I'm trying to put on, I go on there, sell similar, sell one like this, and then I just if they've 95% put in the stuff, I just changed my description. So yeah, not really. So yeah, see, I'm literally on Facebook Marketplace now, which is so bad. But yeah, it's just a week of unsureness. And we might be getting a sale if I can find that out. If I know we still got it, I just don't know if I've taken it out of the dining room, put it somewhere else, or if it's still in the dining room. I need to stop being on Facebook Marketplace because I don't need any more stock. Unless it's up to not a trolley boat or something like that. See, there's a trolley boat local to me, but it hasn't got the top door and it hasn't got the seagulls. So yeah, that's a bit of a disaster one, to be honest. So even though it's 20 quid, I don't know. So yeah, I just wait and see now what happens because it's a complicated situation. And I'm trying to save my nectar points. Do you have AI chat app? I've typed my shed problem in there as he come up with. I don't have the app. I use the free one, but my shed problem is a bit more complicated because I can't afford anyone other than my brother. So unless he can pin down my brother for me, it's unlikely. And what is your shed problem? How many listings do I have unlisted? So I took a lot down this year that I need to go back through. I took down 359 unlisted, that were listed, but I took them down because basically they weren't selling. But some of them are quite rare Bratz dolls, so I need to go through them and see. But I also want to go through my yellow tickets this month, all my yellow tickets. But I can't do that till I've made space, and I keep buying stuff, and I don't want to stop buying, and it's just a bit of a circle, to be honest. But yeah, we've got some good videos coming up. Just wait and see what happens with the rest of the week. I just feel like I just want to smash stuff up right now. So you may see. Yeah, but yeah, okay, he'll come up with a plan. But how can you can't force my brother to do something when he's busy. Like, yeah, okay, I'll try. Let's see what it says. Let's do it now together. Let's go. Let's get another screen up. Let's do this together then. Well, this company can't delay, and it's gonna hopefully be sealed. So, well, I can't do the trees. I can't afford anyone else, even for a small fee. So, this is no good. And the firewood we're going to be using on our fire. They can't delay it, unfortunately, and we're going to have to store it for a while somewhere, but we haven't got space. And we're going to have to keep it flat packed until my brother's ready. Unfortunately, you can't change the delivery once you've confirmed it, unfortunately. Because I can't talk to my brother because he's like the hardest person to talk to. Even if so, yeah, that doesn't help. How does it help? Like I've explained, can't barely talk to my brother. Can't contact the said company, and we're gonna have to store it. It's still the same situation. I don't think it does help, but thank you for your advice. I can't see it doesn't really help the situation. It's basically telling me to talk to him, which is impossible. We'll see what happens today if he pops in or not, and if we're here. I can't see that working. Like I've explained why we can't talk to him. The shed company can't delay it, and I can't put anything on Facebook because, like I say, people either want something, don't want something for nothing, and I want someone who's professional, who has professional experience. Because I don't want any Tom, Dick, or Harry doing it. No offense to Tom, Dick, or Harry, especially as I've got a nephew called Harry. But that's not the point. The point is, and the other point is, my brother's already had an advance payment. He was not in debt, but he was doing this work at the person's house, and he put his bill in, but they hadn't paid him, so he needed some money for material for that job. And so he asked Mum if he could borrow some money. Anyway, Mum didn't have the money, and I did. And I said to him, "You can have this money, but this is the third payment for the shed." So he's already had a payment, and now if I tell him he can't do it, and I find someone else who's not qualified, and does a shit job, he would then be in debt to me, which is another thing, and it's just a mess. It's just a horrible, horrible mess. Right now, to be honest. Anyway, let's get off the shed talk because I will get emotional again, and I really don't want to. Because I know it'll work out in the end. I feel for you, Lisa. I know your prophet is busy, but you've given him so much notice for the shed. He should have booked this time for you. You're paying him. Well, we did say a weekend, and we didn't, but we didn't know when we were ordering the shed, and his diary was already pre-booked. So trying to fit in, like he has to pre-books a month to 2 months in advance. So we never put a date in the diary. I just ordered the shed when I did because it was on a good offer. So it's just a mess. So he's had his first payment, but the other annoying thing is, if as soon as we told him, or if we did tell him, like we wanted to get someone else in, he was like, "No, I'm doing it." Like he won't let anyone else get involved because If they make a mistake and he has to fix it, he'll be like, "Well, I told you you have to wait to me." Same with what he's got to do at my auntie's next door. Mum said, "Can you get someone else in to do that so it frees up a bit of time?" He's like, "No, I'll do it." He wants to do, he wants to take over. He wants to do everything for everyone because that's what my dad used to be. So yeah, it's complicated right now. But yeah, just stick around and see the dramas and the dilemmas because that is what it is. Anyway, we got 3 minutes left. Let's end this on a happy note because it's gonna be a happy week, hopefully. If Mum actually keeps a promise and talks to him today. But I can't see it happening. Realistically, I don't know when it'll go up. Oh. See, the thing is, if this was all on my old YouTube, people would locate my brother and chase him down. But I don't want that. Like, that's what my old viewers were like. If I was moaning about someone or something, they would go and tell them. Anyway, sales hopefully will pick up. I can't see any of that advice working because. So yeah, we'll just wait and see. Hopefully we'll have some news Wednesday. Obviously they said it'll be here Wednesday because I can't delay it, like I've explained. I know you've all been trying to help with solutions, but it's not really a solution at the moment until my brother actually has some time at a weekend, which he doesn't. Because he's self-employed, he has to book months in advance. Oh God, this week. Starting emotional. But yeah, what is that going on? No, that the shed's Skip's still here. So yeah, thank you. We'll end this we've got 1 minute left. Cheery note, the shed will be here. And we're gonna get some good sales this week. And we're gonna put out some good content. And I'm hopefully be better on thumbnails this week. That's what I'm working on this week. Thumbnails, content, and the fun stuff. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate you all tuning in. Hopefully we all have incredible sales this week and we can make some money. And yeah, I will see you guys next Monday at 9:30 AM. But I will also see you again at 6 PM tonight for a shed update, which is an emotional journey one as well. Probably hear me raise my voice a couple of times at Mum, which was fun. Not. See you guys in my next video. Cheerio. Got to get to 59 minutes. 1 hour. 3, 2, 1.